Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a new vehicle in the shed and we're going to start a bit of restoration work on this little Beetle that we've got in the shed. Just wanted to show you some of the things to look out for with these little cars. We've got the shell off the chassis. There's a little bit involved in that, but there's plenty of videos that show you how to do that on YouTube, so no point in going through that on my channel. Okay, let's give you a look at what's going on with this little car and what progress we need to make on it. So it's a 1974 1300cc bug. It's in reasonable condition, this one. But as usual, I mean, you've got to separate the body from the chassis, because here's the chassis here. And gee whiz, the floors in these 9 times out of 10 have to be replaced. I guess that's why they're so readily available. A couple of suppliers in Australia that sell the parts for these cars. Mick Motors in Brisbane is one of them. I'm going to be giving them a call and see what sort of a deal they've got on this stuff. So we need both sides for this chassis part here. And what they do is they cut it out along here, all the way along that section there, down across the front, and that whole piece through there gets replaced. So both sides will get done. But the other little thing I wanted to show you guys that you need to watch out for on these particular cars, and a lot of people do know about this but a lot of people don't. You can see up in there, this foam, that's expandable foam. They spray that up in those vent areas in the column of the actual roof line to stop the heat from the engine going up in there. Might be something to do with the cooling, I don't know the particulars about it. There it is up on the other side as well. But of course that holds the moisture and makes them rust out. I think the foam goes up to about here somewhere. And you can see it's made the windscreen rust out in the corner as well. And the same on this side. It might be looking alright on the outside, but you know, look at this, that's how bad it is actually inside the windscreen seat where the rubber goes. If you swing the camera around, you can see the corrosion on the inside there as well. It's really getting out of control, so we've caught it just in time to get it sorted out. There's a couple of layers of metal in there, as you can see through here, that we have to replace. But we'll do a little video on that as we go. Be cutting this whole section out way up into here. Make sure we're well clear of where the corrosion is on the inside. We'll get rid of that expandable foam from the inside and think of another way to block that area. I might even make up a bit of metal to go up inside there and put that in before the actual replacement metal goes on the outside. So with this one, it's had its nose punched. Someone kindly punched the nose on this car, and you can see all the damage there. And this damage, although it doesn't look like it, has gone right back into the actual arch through here. You can see the crease through there. That's an indication that this has all been crushed and bent. We've got corrosion on the inside of the floor section there that comes through onto the wheel archer on the front of the body as well. So that's had a fair hit. You can see it's crushed inside here as well. But you can buy a whole clip. You can buy this whole front end section. So that's what we're going to be doing with this one. You can see the crease that it's put in the quarter panel, the front quarter panel through there. That's not supposed to be there, it's supposed to be flat. It's a bit hard to see in the camera how bad it is, but it sticks out quite a bit. That shows you how much it's been punched in the front. I'll go around the other side and show you how flat it is, it'll give you an idea. Bit hard to tell with the fuel filler cap there, but it's supposed to be a transition like that there. So the hardest part, it got hit the hardest on this side, on the left hand side of the car. You can see it's all crushed through here, and it's bent, you know, it's closed this arch up, it's bent the panels in through there, so this has all got to be readjusted. And this has got guards on it that fit, but they must have been the ones that were involved in the accident, and that's the only reason why they fit. We put new guards on this. The new guard's going to stick out past the front of the car because this has all been pushed back. So it'll have a new clip go on, we'll do a video on that as well. And that's a full replacement all the way back into this firewall section here. We'll put new quarters on it, new front quarters on it as well. That'll help with corrosion because there's a bit of corrosion running down through the seams here on the front. And there will be some up underneath this section here where the A pillar comes down and meets to the front quarter. They usually go in behind there a little bit, although this one looks pretty clean on this side. I think it's had some repair on the other side. So that's another spot to look out for if you're actually going to buy one of these cars. You can see there that this has had some previous. It's been filled with filler. So that's going to need some attention as well. They rust from up underneath the inside of the hinge here. You can see the corrosion up under the top there. See it up under there. So they're the places to look if you're going to buy one of these and you're thinking about doing one up. Yeah, so we're probably going to pull the hood lining out of it as well. This hood lining's destroyed anyway, so it won't hurt for it to come out. We'll have a good look at the roof line as well. I'll do a video on what it's like on the inside once I get that stripped out. The other thing I wanted to show you is, I don't know, I've seen in my lifetime probably 3 of these bugs on the side of the road, and the whole engine area and back end of the car is on fire. And I think the problem is, you know, air-cooled engine. These are built in Germany, they're, you know, suited to European conditions. When you get driving one of these around Australia and it's 35 degrees and it's just relying on air cooling for the engine, and you get a split in the fuel line or something like that, it's going to go up like a Roman candle. One of the reasons why is the use of bitumen insulation in these cars. So this is about 3mm thick, and you can hear it. It's a rubberized bitumen based type panel, and you can see here where it's got the melt effect from the engine when it's been running on a hot day. You can see around the fan section there, that's where it's actually generated the heat into that bitumen panel. And when this stuff catches fire, especially if it's got a bit of fuel behind it, boy, do they go up. I also wanted to show you what was in all this area in the back, in the actual back seat area. I had to strip out to get a clear view of what metal's going on there. This is what was inside it. That's all the insulation and the rubber matting that goes into the engine bay. These are pieces that go into the engine bay. And you can see that's just yuck bitumen coated crap. No wonder they go up. That's out of the engine bay as well, just bitumen insulation. Damn, it's ugly. So I'm going to get rid of all that. We'll think of a different solution to actually insulate it. I don't know, if anything might be alright just to not have the actual bloody panels in there. The engine's going to stay cooler, I think. Yeah, so it's pretty damn ugly, that stuff. You can see down the bottom here is all almost started to melt and catch fire. All that shiny part is where it's been melted. Horrible stuff. Let me know what you think in the comments about them. I haven't had a real lot of experience with Beetles, but they're all made out of metal, so they work the same way when we're fixing them. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave the comments down below. And please subscribe if you're interested in the channel. There's going to be a lot more of this coming as far as videos are concerned. And hopefully it might help some of you guys out in your shed, guys and girls. Okay, thanks for watching.